Hello, everybody. Jose Rodriguez here. It is Thursday, the 18th of May, and a month from today, we will be taking Nathan to Disney World along with his mom and dad. Big surprise. I cannot wait. I got my summer duds on. I am trying them out, make sure that everything fits, and I don't look like a fool down there. All right, so that is it. Let's talk about buying a printer. What do we have to choose from this day and age? It seems that Epson and Canon has locked out printers from third-party ink sources. Well, yes and no. Let's talk about Canon. We have the Pro 100, most popular printer in the world. We have the Pro 10, the Pro 1, and the Pro 1000. Pro 100 entirely supported by third-party ink. The Pro 10, same thing. The Pro 1, we do, myself and Precision Colors. The Pro 1000, we will be supporting that as well. After that, the Pro 2000 and higher, larger format Canon printers, no, nothing's available. Now, if you're not concerned whatsoever about using third-party inks, then everything's on the table. Let's talk about Epson. Sure Color printers. The new family is here. It's been here for a while now. The P800, the 17-inch printer, locked completely against third-party ink sources or choices for the North American market. P600, which is the big brother to the R3000, yes, fully compatible. The P400, which is the big brother to the R2000, yes, fully compatible. So what choices do you have? Beyond the P800, the other larger format printers, they are locked as well, just like the P800 is. So we have to then go back and try to find the last remaining lot of these older printers that were fully compatible, are fully compatible, and may still be available new in box, or at least very little use. In what market would you approach? Well, if it's new and in box, unopened, then eBay is fairly safe. Yes, I've done that. Now, for a used printer, why would somebody sell a used printer? Well, they want to get rid of it. And unless they're like me, who takes very good care of their printers and will guarantee that printer actually worked when I hand it over to you, you may not want to do a eBay purchase because you just never know. I won't even get into the hassles of returning and, filing a dispute. Too much work, too much worry. So go where? Craigslist, your local Craigslist. People are putting up printers for sale. Many are new in box and many are at a reduced price, but they are getting higher and higher in cost. People are wising up to the idea that these older printers that are fully compatible with third-party ink products are getting more and more scarce. So what would you look for? As long as it's new, then no problem. You just throw it in your trunk and pay the man and go home, and you should have no problems whatsoever. Now, if it's a used printer, then you need to at least ask the seller if you are allowed to come to his or her premises and visually check, or at least test the printer. Run a nozzle check. Make sure that it's not clogged. And if it's just a couple of nozzles that are clogged, ask if you are allowed to run a cleaning cycle. And if so, that may solve your problem and you'll be ready to go. Often they will provide you with extra cartridges, paper, and all kinds of extra goodies that they just want to get rid of. Unfortunately, often it's the husband passed away and the wife has no need for any of this stuff. So yes, in that case, they're not going to meet you at a local parking lot next to a 7-Eleven. They're going to allow you maybe to come to their house, and you can do some testing, and then you can maybe even haggle price and walk away a happy customer with a beautiful printer from Epson or Canon. You will want to run a nozzle check. You will want to check the interior of the printer, make sure that the wiper blade is fairly clean, that the perch pad is fairly clean. The plate and sponges have not been over abused by printing nothing but borderless prints. Just give it a once over, make sure that everything is clean and looks correct to you. You often will get some red flags popping up when you see something drips of ink here and there. Yeah, That's when you walk away. You say thank you very much and walk away. Now, once you have established that all of these little preliminary things are okay, then yeah, then you can take a chance. But make sure the price is right. Give you an idea. Pro 100 from Canon. They are selling locally here in the Maryland, Virginia, and DC markets for at least $150 and up. They're no longer available for that $75 I used to pay for the 3 that I still have here. No, 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 no. People are getting really wise to that. Pro 10s, $300. I have about 5 local people here selling their brand new Pro 10 for $300. That's a good buy, actually. Pro 1, the same thing. Don't pay more than $400, $500 for a brand new one in box. Anything higher than that, you might as well buy from a dealer and get the rebate. All right, Pro 1000, forget it. Just buy it new if you really want to go to that size Canon printer. Epson, there's really nothing but a R2000, maybe a R3000, a 3880 possibly. These are the pre-Sure Color series printers. 3880, I would not go down to the 3800. They're really going to be too old for you to really get any life out of them. So 3880, and again, just do the checks that I asked. If the seller is unwilling to let you come over and check it, then don't bother. You really need to not walk away from there until you have established those printers are working as they should. That way you do not end up with a lemon at home that will die 2-3 months down the road, and there's really nothing you could do about it. You are now stuck with a very heavy boat anchor. All right, that is it. Again, the older printers are almost gone, okay? Not even a long time ago, they were still selling them, and now they're just gone. They're no longer selling them. And so you have to rely on these people that bought them with big rebates and are willing to sell them new. And if used, make sure that you do the basic checks I illustrated, and you should be okay. I have been okay. I have been able to maintain a lot of printers that I actually bought used. I have bought very few printers new. Even my P800 was bought used on eBay, and it came and it worked perfectly. All right, so my Pro 1 was brand new, but other printers have been used. 3880 was used, and it worked perfectly. But I communicated with the seller, and I did get the information that I was looking for, and he did provide me with that. So great. That is what you have to do. Take advantage right now, because soon these printers are going to be even more and more rare, and people are going to be asking exorbitant prices for them, and really that's not going to be a good thing. They know what's going on. All right, so thank you once again. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And oh, lately there's been an overabundance of problems with YouTube. Apparently, if someone doesn't like you, they will actually look up all your videos and then machine gun all your click ads, and then that will trigger a robot that's watching everything to then possibly disable your AdSense account. So be very careful clicking my ads. Don't make a habit of clicking just everything. Only if it pertains to your interest and you want to watch it, go ahead and click on a click ad. But don't do that just to give me extra revenue or just to do me a favor. Don't do that. Only if you actually want to look at it. All right. Thank you once again. Happy printing, everyone. Bye-bye.